We just did a one-shot called War on Frogs #1 with the legendary artist Herb Trimpe drawing it with Guy Davis. We're following that up with War on Frogs #2 coming out in November. Mike provided the cover. The cover really reflects what the story is. That kind of gives you the whole vibe of it. Basically, we wanted to do a BPRD kind of story told sort of like the original Aliens. We wanted to get away from the main characters and do something that just shows a bunch of grunts in an enclosed space trying to deal with these frog monsters. And it's a real scary, real suspenseful story. And the thing that makes it just an absolute joy for us is the legendary artist John Severin, one of my favorites, just one of the most amazing artists in the history of comics, is drawing this one for us. And it's really exciting, and the guy's work is as beautiful as it's ever been. He's about halfway done. Do you have any of that on here? No? Okay. Technical difficulties. And actually, if you want to see some of John's pages for that, go to the Dark Horse website and look at the Horror Zone, the Hellboy Zone, because there's a couple of pages of that up right now. But John's doing great work. Dave's thoroughly coloring that, and that comes out, I think, in November. Captain Hammer. Have you guys seen Dr. Horrible? Did anybody go to the screening last night? Really? Come on. Oh, really?
Really, the line was around the building.
Wow.
3,000 people showed up and only 1,000 got in.
Wow. I'm glad they didn't get there.
Technical difficulties, I believe.
Captain Hammer, for those who don't know, well, Doc Horrible, for those who don't know, is an online film that Joss Whedon made in 3 parts. He co-wrote it with his 2 brothers and his sister-in-law, and they produced it totally independently. He financed the whole thing himself. Last year at Comic-Con, Joss's presentation to the show was a really great speech about wanting to be able to find new ways to deliver stories, where he wasn't going to be hampered by the studios, where he wouldn't be controlled by other people. And Captain Hammer, which is a lark, it's a really light, crazy, funny thing. Captain Hammer is the first step in that direction. Sorry, I keep calling it that. It's Dr. Horrible is the title of it. Dr. Horrible is totally self-financed. It stars Neil Patrick Harris, Nathan Fillion, and Felicia Day, and it's absolutely just great. Really weird, goofy Joss stuff. And when it was getting near to doing it, we asked him if we could do a comic. So we did an 8-page story drawn by Eric Canetti, the artist on the upcoming. Well, has End League 5 come out yet? Eric, the guy who drew that shot right there, Eric Canetti, is